Hi girls, my name is Nasty Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to see you in this video, and today we're going to be talking about a very hot topic. We're going to be talking about female friendships and jealousy. Who am I to tell you how hard it is to find a good girlfriend these days? The one that will not be jealous, that will not talk shit around, that will be loyal and will be basically reliable, you know, the one that you can trust. It is so hard to find. Remember this till the rest of your life. Friendship is the same as relationship, just without sex. With guys, it's so much easier. They don't overthink, they don't have an anxiety, rarely. They support each other, they're just easier. With girls, oh my god. It is so freaking hard to be around girls sometimes, because if you're not confident enough, if you don't know how to stand up for yourself, if you walk in and your energy is low and everything about your body says that you're insecure, girls are like sharks. They're gonna eat you alive. So I'm gonna be teaching you today some smart lessons from my life and how to become a badass and find a badass girlfriend. First and the most important thing that we have to talk about is stop sharing way too much information with your girlfriends. I don't care if it's your best friend. Don't tell her everything, because your private life is your private life. It is just for you to process and to go through. Yes, of course, you can share with your girlfriends things that bother you or things where you need an advice, but if it's a very sensitive and very vulnerable topic, I'd rather talk to a therapist, basically a person that you pay to be confidential. Or if you cannot afford a therapist, there's always your mom. Mom is the one girlfriend in our life that will not run you over, that will have the best interests for you your whole life. She will genuinely care about you, and I really hope that your mom is like that. If your mom is not like that, I'm very sorry, but you have to always remember too that you have yourself. You're the only person who will never leave you, will never betray you, and you have to build that relationship with yourself where you basically trust yourself. And that is also a relationship that you build. Like a year ago, I was basically in war with myself. I had the worst anxieties in my life. I was not understanding my body, not listening to my body. But basically, when you accept the fact that you're not your enemy, you are your friend, that's when everything changes. I've learned from my personal experience that talking about exes, talking about sex, talking about your income and how much you make and your jobs and your success are very sensitive topics, and not every girlfriend can handle them, okay? Because if there's something that they want to have and you get that, that's when a very natural and healthy feeling is born, called jealousy. Yes, you've heard me right. Jealousy is healthy. It is a healthy feeling because we all are competitive. Like, in a healthy way, it's good to feel jealous if you can use that jealousy and transform it into something that motivates you. Imagine your girlfriend, she gets a job and she starts growing so much on her career path, and you are not able to land any job. Like, there's just not money left in your account and you're very stressing about it, but you see your girlfriend growing so much. You can literally start hating yourself, you can start hating her, you can be full of anger and literally not understand what are you doing wrong, and that anger and that jealousy will eat you alive. You will not be able to focus on your own life because you will be focusing on your girlfriend's achievement and comparing her to yourself. But instead, you can look at her and be like, wow, she is killing it. It means that I can do too. Wow, she is so motivating, she's so inspiring. Let me actually call her and ask her what are the actions that she does on a daily basis so that she gets more and more job. Like, maybe you can learn something from her, which will literally bring you to the next level of existence. Like, you will grow tremendously as a person when you will learn to use jealousy as your fuel and as your motivation. I'm a very competitive girl. Like, I need to be the main character in my life, and I have some friends who are very successful as well, and sometimes it's really hard for me to surround myself with those people because I start feeling jealous, because I start comparing myself to those people. It's just in my nature, it's just how I am. Since I was a very little girl, I needed to be first. I needed to do things better than other people. It's just in my nature, and some people are not like that. I know girls who are very laid back and they don't even, you know, care about working basically. But this is what helped me so much. It's super important right now. If you will get what I'm saying right now, it will help you tremendously in your life. When I start feeling jealous and I recognize that feeling, I basically tell myself that if God is not giving me something that he gave her or him, it doesn't mean that God does not love me. It doesn't mean that God loves me less. It just means that my time is either didn't come or I need completely different things in life. If I want something, it doesn't mean that it's for me. The universe is so smart that it knows so much better than you what you need. You just need to trust it. And God is not a person who sits right there and he just watches you and like laughs at you and gives you things. No, God is the energy that is inside of you. I think that God is love. The pure unconditional love, that is God. And whenever you start feeling that love towards things that you struggle with, like instead of feeling jealous, you transform it into love. Oh my God, that's when universe literally spoils you, because she's like, wow, I gave her a test and she fucking nailed it. I tested her, but she walked through that challenge with grace and love and beauty. So let me actually give her what she needs. And that happened to me so many times. I'm gonna be very vulnerable, but I used to ask God basically, please give me this, please give me that. If you will give me this, I will believe in you. That is not faith. The real faith, if you want the universe to hear you, you basically sit down, you close your eyes and you say, guide me. Just guide me. I trust you. Guide me. I'm not asking for anything. You know what I need. You know where I am. Just guide me. The universe is not giving you everything you want, not because it's stupid. The universe is not giving you everything you want because it is so smart. If you will get everything you want in life, it will not help you. It will destroy you. By the nature, you have to earn things. When you earn things, you appreciate them and you know the value of those things. We all are on a different levels. We all are so different and so unique, so that there's literally no point to compare yourself to your bestie or whoever it is in the world. There's no point to compare yourself. Always when you wake up and when you go to sleep, bring your focus to yourself, because that's all that matters. All that matters is your path and how you walk through today. You don't need to be insecure about yourself. You don't need to compare yourself to any other girl, because you're so beautiful and you're so unique in your own skin. If you're upset that you don't have many girlfriends, I think you're delusional, because having too many girlfriends doesn't mean that all those people will be great people in your life. And I always been someone who is super selective with people around me because I'm very sensitive to energy. I read energy and I think that is my gift. It is so much better to have one or two real girlfriends for who you don't need a social battery, with who you can be who you are, than having tens of girlfriends who are literally will leave you tomorrow. Like, you are a diamond, and the better you get, the less people there is who will understand you. All the best people, all the most successful people, all the most talented people, they are lonely because there's not that many people in the world who can understand them and understand their intelligence. And you will ask me, but how do you find those girlfriends? Like, how do you find people? I struggled with this for years, but I realized that I wanted to have friends, but I was not really being a good friend. I was not giving, and that is the biggest thing in any relationship, is that you have to give something before you ask for something. I honestly think that's the number one reason why people struggle to find lasting relationships, is because they want someone to come into their life and give them love. You're not usually walk into someone's life and you're like, oh my God, let me give you something. And if you give me something in return, that will be amazing. But I don't expect that. If you start living like that, I promise you, you will attract so many great people to your life. Because in order to find friends, you have to first become a friend. You have to be ready to be open to listen to people, to learn about people, not to just be the one talking about themselves and sharing their own story, but also reciprocate and listen to the other person. And with that being said, you can literally start making friends today. We all have social media, and you can always use it to contact people, to reach out to people. If you have people that you follow and you always looked at them and you were like, wow, it would be so cool to hang out, but you never reached out, do it. Literally do it. Be like, hey, I really like your style, and create a vision. Let's grab coffee together, or I would love to hang out and grab lunch together. No one's gonna kill you if you do that. It's actually a very sweet message. And if people are seeing that, they will be sweet to you. Also, you know how literally in less than 1 minute, see if a girl is confident or not. If you walk into the room and the girl is looking at you like this, she's insecure. Because a confident girl, she usually doesn't see you as a competitor. She can make fun of you, make fun of herself. She's silly, she laughs, she's raw. Insecure girls, they're usually the most perfect ones. They're like all glamorous, perfect hair, perfect nail, perfect makeup, like literally like tons of makeup. And they also behave like really perfect. But a very confident girl, she can literally wear t-shirt and jeans, and she walks in and she gets all the attention. Why? Because it's not the look, it's the energy. It's the energy that she brings. She's real, she's cool, she's funny, she's friendly, and that is the girl that will usually get all the guys. If you didn't know that, now you know. We women always think that guys go for like the prettiest girl, but they don't look at pretty the same as we do. Guys are so different. They want to feel good next to a woman. Yes, she can be the prettiest, she can be the tallest, she can be like the skinniest, but if her energy and her vibes are off, men will not spend a second next to her. But if she is so comforting and she's cool, she's funny, and she makes him feel comforted and loved, and she genuinely cares about him, he will never let this girl go, I promise you. And at this point, it does not really matter if she is the prettiest girl or not. And just remember that we all girls were actually struggling with the same things. We go through same problems, same challenges, same body image situations. So why don't we support each other instead of hating each other? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I loved talking to you today, and thank you so much again for staying till the end of this video. It means the world to me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do right now, because next week I'm gonna be posting something very interesting for you. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. I'll see you guys very soon, and don't forget that today is your day.
Boss